so you all know me, I've been having quite the problems with transmissions and gearboxes lately. So after my Christmas holidays, just to add to my pain of gearboxes, this happened.
So what are we doing today, Nathan?
So we're gonna do a clutch in this car. So obviously the thrust bearing is seized solid and is squeaking like crazy.
Yeah, it's killing the clutch by the sounds of it, but it's squeaky, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, like the fingers, I want to see the clutch fingers and see if like that they're worn down, because that's probably what it's screeching on.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Or it's the bearing. The bearing could be.
Or the bearing could just be screeching its head off.
We'll have a look.
But yeah, good fun.
So on this episode, we're pulling out a gearbox again. I know, it sounds like you're playing a flute. Straight back as you are, you're right. That'll do. Alrighty. What a strange day. We have not one patrol in, we have two.
Two?
Kind of. That's half patrol. Do you want to address the elephant in the room for someone who's a vehicle wrapper?
Okay, so this car is obviously, I've wrapped it in a nice blue, but I had an incident where a gazebo wasn't pegged down and the wind got up under its skirt and it went and scratched my beautiful guard on my bonnet. It happened very recently, so I'm kind of dealing with that at the moment. You know, it's still on this one.
You can sort of see the scratches.
Yeah, it hit it quite hard, but this is the bonus with wrapping a vehicle, especially a four-wheel drive, like paint protection and wrapping it. You just rip it off and repair it. This car was already pretty rough underneath, that is why I wrapped it. The paint was very bad and paint peeled, so it was just a simple rub back and wrap. A new bonnet, because the other one was really dinted. So yeah, it's just a simple fix. So I got to finish that. A lot easier than paint, you know, like it did. You can see the scratch there, but what I can do is I'll probably just rub that out, get the scratch out, and then wrap it, and you won't ever know again. With this car, there's plenty of wrap left over. I've still got like 10 meters there.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I really wanted to, I could wrap the whole car again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to change the color in a couple of months anyway, so. Because that's how easy it is.
Alright, so as you heard, we have a little bit of a squeal. We have the Pied Piper over here playing the flute for all the rats in town. So what we need to do today is we need to get this gearbox out and we need to put a new clutch kit into it, which Nathan's already got. Pulling gearboxes is something that we're very familiar with in vehicles, as anyone might know that's been watching recently. But also pulling gearboxes in patrols is something we're also very familiar with, because I can tell you a little story of when we were doing this thing and we put 3 gearboxes in this in 1 week. And that was before we had a trans jack.
Yes.
Which made life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Before then, it was quite sketchy the way we used to do that.
Yeah.
We might go into that later to show what we did.
Yeah, but yeah, we will.
Today's a little bit different. Working on four-wheel drive is not our usual thing, but it's something that has to be done, and we don't get a lot of time anymore to work in the shed doing other stuff, only on camera, so you guys get to come along and watch. These four-wheel drives, I think they're pretty cool in their own right, both of them. If you want to, go back and watch our video where we do a full tour of both of these vehicles. Yeah, there's a fair bit to talk about both, especially like the draw system stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it.
All right.
Okay, so first thing by memory is we got to get these gear knobs off.
Yeah.
Which 1 is really easy, but 2, Nathan's locked tight to the other one. And it doesn't want to come off.
Okay, I need like something grippy.
Those big man mitts are yours.
I can't. Okay.
Gloves, you reckon?
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, there we go.
Did it go?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think you need to take these off. I'm kidding. You missed this car?
Yeah. I haven't driven it for like 2 months.
Oh, because of the squeal?
Because of the squeal. I miss it. I miss my baby. Come on! You fat baby! This is the hardest I've always worked in a while.
Alright, so we need to get this out. This is a bigger job than I remember it being.
Yeah. Love the water.
This is how I'm having to access the starter motor bolts because they're too hard to get to. but they're so tight. I don't know who did these up, Nathan, but they're super tight.
I haven't touched the
Did you
starter
Loctite these as well?
the starter in this.
You know one thing I've always liked about these TVs?
What?
The bolts on this sump look like something that is holding together the Titanic. Look how many, it's like how many sump bolts there are.
There it is.
You gotta set aside a day just to put the sump on.
Tell you what though, she's not leaky. She's not a leaky TV.
Which you shouldn't. Look how many bolts there are. Just look at the size of the bolts for the starter.
Oh yeah.
They are an industrial.
But you know what is a usually good sign? When you see your bolts, they're not rusty and corroded and they've still got the galvanizing on them. It's a good sign.
Zinc, I think it is.
Zinc coating, yes.
Come on. Pop out. Oh.
Hey, that's a good start. I think we're good here. I've done all the bottom ones and I think it's time to kind of go drop it down to access the top ones.
Yeah, it's not the worst job in the world, this. It just takes a bit of time. The biggest issue is it's a really heavy gearbox and transfer case combination.
Yeah.
Very hard to do on your back. That's
Yeah.
why we're happy to have a hoist.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Alright, I'll look at this handbrake. Oh, bloody hell. Oh! There we go. This is dirty.
We need a slide hammer.
We do. That was something we definitely need, I reckon. I've been going at this.
I know. Hey!
To you bastard!
Well, we figured out that taking this off was a waste of time. The cable actually goes in, it goes behind a bracket behind this, which I totally forgot about. So we're actually going to bring it down now, pull the center console out.
That's what you meant by bring it down.
Yeah. We're going to bring it down, pull the center console out and release the cable from up there and pull the cable through, which is, yeah, that's the better way of doing it.
Yeah.
We inspected the handbrake to make sure that it's all good. That's what we did.
Yeah, exactly. We tightened it up.
Yeah.
You gave it a touch more adjustment, yeah?
Yeah.
Ow!
Did that get your finger?
Yeah, it did.
That hurt?
Yeah. Oh, look at that, mate. It's like the person that wired it knew it needed a bit of length.
A bit of length, yeah.
Bloody hell. Look at that wiring job.
Okay, I need two 14mm, please.
240mm?
40mm. So this is a way easier way than doing what we were originally trying. That's ready to go.
All good?
All good.
Alright, time to drop it down.
Hopefully that should be pretty much be everything ready to go. There's no side step.
No, there's no side step.
Right, now it's time to use what we bought the trans jack for.
Alright.
What are we doing?
This is a first for us, Mike.
I know.
We're actually strapping the gearbox down purely because it's heavy and dangerous.
So basically we're just going to strap it to the jack itself so that hopefully if it does want to fall off, it doesn't fall off. And instead of just the gearbox falling off, the whole thing just falls over in one go.
Oh, all the dirt just went in my eyes, nice.
These gearboxes probably weigh in excess of 200, maybe 250 kilos, I
Yeah.
reckon, by the time it's said and done. They weigh a ton. It's not something that you really want to mess around with.
You reach that?
This is all good. Alright, ready?
Never ready, but yeah, okay. Okay.
You sure all the bolts are out?
I think so. Oh, I think so. There we go. Go down, maybe. Oh, there we go. Let's get that.
Yeah, I'm catching the exhaust.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, go down.
Oh man, that was a pain in the ass. I don't know how we're going to get this back in.
I'm concerned how you get that back. We'll get it back in. I think it's just going to be quite the auto converted. Oh. Oh, she's a monster, eh?
That's
Look at that. Look how much it's chewed into it. Holy shit. Oh, she's fried.
Give us the keys.
Look at that. Look at the wear on that.
Spin it.
Try.
Oh, she's like solid. Oh, actually, look.
Oh, the bearing's gone.
Bearings collapsed.
Bearings collapsed. There you go. Look at that fingers. Look at the wear in the fingers.
She's toast.
So much for me just putting a new thrust bearing on it.
She is toast. Look at that. There's like 2 mil of wear in it.
That's crazy.
Probably wasn't far away from completely failing, to be honest.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to just get it here. Very nice. I reckon she's almost an original clutch.
It looks like it. All right, so we have it out now. Now
we have it out. So now what we've got to do is, because I've got to send the flywheel out to get machined. Yeah, we're not doing that. So we don't have time to do that. So we're going to get the clutch off. Maybe we might just inspect it, see how it looks.
Yeah.
And then I don't really want to take the flywheel off the engine.
Shouldn't have to.
I think we're just going to get a orbital sander on it, go through some sandpaper, clean it up. That's it. We don't have time to go resurfacing. It should be fine.
Good.
Come on.
It wants to go. There you go.
There's plenty of meat on the clutch.
Yeah, still good. I don't think that's the original clutch. Your flywheel still feels good. Doesn't look great, but it feels good. So let's look at what actually went wrong. Whoa. So Nate sort of suspected that this might be happening, and it turns out that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah, the bearing has bearing is completely collapsed.
Yep. There's some balls that are missing in that. That'll do it.
All right, shall we fit a new clutch?
I think so.
Let's do it. So what I've gone with, I went on Patrol Part and I got myself a Exceedy heavy duty clutch. So yeah, it comes with everything. It comes with the clutch alignment tool.
Does it? Oh,
that
thank
everyone
God.
loves.
Oh, I'm so happy about that, because I was just thinking, oh, we don't have one of them.
It comes with a new thrust bearing. It comes with a spigot bush that we will replace because we might as well. And it comes with obviously a fresh clutch.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing with this?
What? Don't say it's wrong.
That thrust bearing is very little. This must be a push-on bearing. You must keep this bit.
Yes, yes, you must.
All right, we're gonna have to
It's pressed on.
press it on.
All right, Michael's gonna do this while I resurface the.
So this is just like they do in the shop, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so while Nathan very carefully machines down his flywheel, I'm going to see if I can pop this bearing out. It's going to come out just fine. This is absolutely rooted. It's actually welded solid. Doesn't even spin at all.
It's the hydraulic press channel.
Yeah. With that, we have a working thrust bearing again. It actually spins, not like the other one. How'd you go?
Yeah, did all right.
Look, we'll be the first to say that, yeah, we know that's a dodgy way of doing it, and yeah, we probably should send this off to get surfaced, but we did feel it. It actually feels pretty good. There's no gouges, there's barely a lip on it. There's no heat stress marks on it or a cracking or anything.
Look, it'll do for now.
We're pretty happy with it. It should be fine. So Nathan wants to try the spigot bearing puller.
If you're that bored. Yep.
It is. Wow, it's crazy. Remember how much trouble we had doing the LS? We ended up leaving it?
Yeah, no, it's getting it.
Whose LS was that? That car. That car right there.
Because you couldn't get those fingers behind it.
Yeah, it wouldn't grip.
Yeah. The only car that can really handle it is probably an LS.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it locked on quite well to it.
Yeah, actually did. That's pretty good. Wet Willy.
That's a good one. I think that'll do, yeah.
Yep.
Done.
Done.
The hardest part is going to be wrestling it back in, but we've dealt with a lot worse. We've wrestled an LS1 in and out of an E30 engine bay 6 times.
7 times, 8
7
times.
8 times. So, it's okay.
Alright, so we have our clutch. Looks pretty good. CD clutches always look good. We know that that goes that way. Put it all on, I guess, now.
Yep, you want the clutch alignment? Yep. I'm just trying to get it to sit flush.
Alright, let me know when you got it back in.
What?
Oh yeah, oh. That's some movement.
That went in a lot.
Oh, yes! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god. That's how easy it should be all the time.
Put some bolts in. Looks like you're going spearfishing with that thing.
I am fishing.
Kind of.
Fire it hole. Yeah, I think I've seen that. That's it.
Alright, let's bring it down. We'll
Do the handbrake?
do the handbrake and...
How are we feeling, Michael?
Tired. But, you know what? We're nearly done. All in all, as much as we're whinging and complaining about it, it wasn't so bad.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
The install actually went a whole lot better than the uninstall went, I
Yeah.
suppose. So, yeah, it's just, we're only just whinging and complaining because it's hot today and we're hot and bothered and we're covered in dust. Wrong t-shirt to wear for today's build, but you know what, that's okay. We still had fun, I suppose, at the end of the day. Handbrake still worked, which is good. Woo! It's just a hot day.
Yeah.
I'm just stuffed. We have aircon. Why haven't we turned the aircon on? Do you need me to help you get in there? Alright, the moment of truth. Will it move under its own power? Actually, will it start under its own start? Oh, is the battery disconnected yet?
Yeah, it is disconnected.
Alright, the moment of truth now that the battery is hooked up.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm really scared that it's going to squeak. Oh, it's so soft. Oh. Jesus!
Well, it doesn't squeak.
No, the handbrake was on. Oh my god, it's touchy.
Is it?
It's like straight away.
Yeah, well, it's new clutch.
Like I'm hitting floor, and then probably that high off floor, it's getting friction.
That's good, that's what you want.
It's fine.
Yeah. Alright, happy?
I'm happy.
Well done, that was a big effort.
Oh, my head unit's going back to its freaking demo.
So, to explain about what we were talking about earlier, about how we used to do this before we had a transmission jack,
Oh yeah.
the way that we did do this initially is, see that bench right there? We would get that jack over there, sit that on that bench, roll that underneath the car, and use the jack to pull the transmission out, and then lay it down on the bench, and then wheel the whole bench transmission jack out from underneath the car.
You know
Now-
what? I forgot we used to put the jack on it.
Yeah, and you know what? It's It does work, but it's also very difficult because when you're working, you gotta like lean over the bench to like get the stuff.
Oh man,
It was hard work.
those are the days.
Yep. But we did that for 2 gearboxes.
Yeah.
And I said,
then
enough
you
is
gave
enough.
up.
And then we went and bought the transmission jack. And that's been probably our most used tool ever since. Alrighty, well, I think we're done.
Done. Done doing gearboxes. Done doing clutches.
We're not done doing gearboxes.
We're not done doing gearboxes, but throwing one back in is easy.
Yes.
That's it. We have fixed my everyday car. Soon to be my everyday car.
Yes.
That has a job I've been dreading. It's been sitting in the driveway dormant for like 2 months.
Yep.
So it's all done. Terrible job. I hate doing it. Luckily, it went smooth. The biggest, hardest part of these jobs is to try and get it back in to line up the splines, but luckily it just fell right in.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. This one's a little bit of a weird one. It's not really a build day, it's more of a maintenance day.
But we're filthy, we're dirty. It's been a day, but it's done now. So
yeah, exactly.
that's good for another 170,000 clicks now.
Exactly right, and I'll probably sell it by then. So, if you have liked this episode, make sure you go like, subscribe, and click the bell thingy. If you want to support the channel, head over to our website in the link in the description below, where you can go and buy some merch that Michael's wearing. This one's not on there.
Yeah, that's still a concept, but we got fender covers, we've got stickers, t-shirts. All that goes a really long way to helping us do what we do here and continue to grow the channel.
Yes.
We have something else that we need to mention too. For those that don't know, Nathan has gone out on his own and started his own business, which is
Camo's Custom Graphics. I have been doing sign writing for about 8-9 years now, and I've decided to finally take the leap and go out on my own. So what I've done to this car is just one of the many things that I can do. This is a full vehicle wrap. So if you want to go and like the Facebook page, the Instagram as well, please share those around and get the business out there.
Link in the description below to that.
Link in the description below.
One of the main reasons Nathan is going out on his own is so that we can focus more on Hackshop as well too.
So we can grow Hackshop as well. And the only way to do that is if I have my own business and I can work my own hours. So if you could please get around it. Everyone can also go back and watch the FG episode. I wrapped Gemma's car and we also bagged that car. That's kind of just a little bit of what I do, but you know, stickers can do a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, for all your vehicle wrapping and signage needs, head over to Camo's Custom Graphics or send me an email or a message through social media and contact me through there. Thank you very much.
Anyway,
I'm going home to sleep.
Yeah, it's been a day.
I'm tired.
The daily is fixed. You know what's next? What are we doing next week, Nate? You know what, I know what we're doing next week. Do you know what we're doing next week? This is what we're doing next week. We promised it's coming back and we're bringing it back.
You don't know what this car is. This is an XY GT that we've fitted an engine to. It currently has a 351 in it.
Yeah.
It's got a top loader box. We want to get this thing running and get it out of here. So if you want to see this thing running, be sure to like and subscribe.
I know everyone's been asking about it. It's time to get back to it. We're going to get it finished. That, the VY, HQ and the dyno, Sandman finish as well too. All that we need to get done.
Yes, we are knocking things off our list. We got new projects that we want to get in here and start working on them.
Yes.
And they're killer projects too. No more budget. It's someone else's budget. Nah, it's going to be good. So make sure you do like and subscribe and follow the channel because it's going to be some good content coming ahead. Some different content too.
Yeah.
See you next episode.
See you then.
Thumbnail.
Why?
Because we've got 2 patrols in the garage.
I know, we never happened. And just by chance they're both here today. I thought about that.
We're going to get a photo with them both just in there. That'll be a sick thumbnail.
We should do the thumbnail. We're changing to 4-wheel drives. Hackshop Garage is changing.
It's a good looking shed.
And you know what? I reckon the last time mine was here too, yours was here as well too.
I think it was, yeah.
I reckon it was doing the fuel tank, when we did the fuel tank.
Yeah, we did the fuel tank. And you had a fuel tank issue too.
Yeah.
Your sub tank was leaking.
Yeah. Mine looks baby compared to yours.
Doesn't it? And I go so hardcore off-road, like I'm prepared to roll this thing.
Yeah, look, it's got a roll cage in it. It's all for show.
She's a bit of a paper princess, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, done.
That's why his guard is scratched, not from going forward driving by hitting a tree or getting goat tracks. It's from
Caravan park camping.
it's from a gazebo falling on it. Vicious dog, vicious dog.
You look at that, I'm going to just keep buttoning up all these bolts.
You sure about that?
Taking them out, I mean.
If this doesn't work.
I'm Ubering home.
So this is going to go on our wall. We desperately need to extend our wall because our wall's getting bigger. I mean, our parts is becoming more and more parts and less wall space. This used to be a thrust spring, I think. A lot of memories up here. Good and bad. Mostly bad. But now good, because it's all been fixed. Mostly. Except for the fairlane.
Fairlane.
That's always broken.
That's always broken.
Look, your fairlane left its oil stain on the cross member. It's basically just gone like this. Simba. Yeah.